I'm not doing an intro for this one. Anyway. That joke was funnier in my head. Green deck gold stake. Trying to win in one. With as few discards as possible. I'm just gonna keep these two. Against my better judgment. I could go for a jack now, which I already discarded one of, so it's not gonna happen. A diamond flush, I suppose, isn't too far off. And with these high value cards, it might be more likely. 9 outs as opposed to 6. But it's also 9 outs to find 2 cards rather than 6 outs to find 1. Someone do the math on that and tell me which one is more likely to show up. And this way I get to discard 5 versus the other one where I discard 4. So if it's 9 out of 40 and I get to see 5 of them, that's 1 in 4 cards are likely to be diamonds. 6 out of 40 is worse. I'm just gonna go with the diamonds because it's easier to follow up. Three pair. Wish I could play that. Alright, I got the flush in the end. What a long first hand. Green deck, so I get $4. Not too bad. On par with normal decks. I'll buy this to start. Ace, ace, queen, queen. Times 2 malt. It's not that great. 40 points, 60 times 4. I'll throw it out there just because I don't want to get ramen reduced very much. We get to keep our discard funds at least. So $6 now. Yay! Getting richer. If I remember correctly, green stake or green deck is all about the econ. I'm gonna open this because I'm dumb and I just like opening them. Okay, that's pretty good actually. All about the econ early. Dang it. Boss blind ruined my ramen forever. Now is it even worth keeping now? What a waste of time. Also, I forgot that I don't get interest in this deck, so there's no point in not spending down really. I'll just create a wild card while I'm here. Why not? And more tarot cards seems good. I guess the reason to keep a decent bank is in case a rare joker shows up in the shop and it ends up being good. Start with a 2 pair, not going to be that great. Straight's fine though. Okay, not that fine. I think it's time to start looking for our bonus cards. There we go. That's what it's all about. I'm not feeling too confident yet. I feel like I haven't really been shopping around wisely. Golden Joker's good econ, but our score is going to take a hit here. Gotta get that 1500. Kind of need to get flushes or 4-of-a-kind aces. It's kind of risky to go into this without selling to get better jokers. Like the flat malt's probably just better than the ramen. But I'm bold. Sorry, ramen. Not a bad second hand, at least. Alright, looks like we're going to survive. So need to get some scoring jokers now. At least I'm getting some money. And an econ joker was what I was kind of hoping for. Geez, invisible joker. I could afford both of these. The death's card is also valuable. Out of these, I guess Odd Todd scores well enough. Invisible joker this early just feels bad. Extra large blind too. I mean, what am I supposed to do here? I think I skip out. I open this. High Priestess gets pretty good value here, actually. And then I'll take the death card as well, just to make a 4 of a kind aces or something. A straight to start's not bad. Yeah, not bad at all. Okay. Queen high for some money? I guess I wouldn't mind duplicating it for some extra cash. Alright, a flush with 3 odds. Pretty good. Am I gonna have to pay the rental? No, I'm not going to have to. I think I just discard really aggressively now. Maybe keep the odd 3. Okay, an ace high flush. Does this get 600 points without odd Todd? Because I would like to sell this so I don't have to spend the money on it. I guess I gotta do the math, huh? 20, 30, 40. Forget the 3. 75 times... Let's just say 7. 75 times 7 is 150 times 3.5. So no, not enough. I would need the odd Todd. So I guess I throw it out there. At least we get $4 from Golden Joker still. And that was an extra large blind, so... Well, what can you do? I'd rather just risk it on a judgment at this point. It's a pretty good one, though. The flat malt's going to help a lot. I would level up 3 of a kind again. I kind of want the bean. But I can't afford it, so I'm not going to. I think the flat malt carries us well enough. Okay. Got the bonus ace. I am just going to start discarding. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 to follow this up, but I think this might win. Especially with odd Todd. Ah, the rental still sucks. I kind of just want to get rid of it. I feel confident enough in this. Keep some diamonds behind, I guess. Why not? I'm not feeling confident with this one. Okay, Fibonacci's good. Fool card's good. Fibonacci might have saved us. And I'm going to save up the rest. Aces, twos, threes, fives, and eights. Okay, not bad. This is going to be like a dream Fibonacci hand. So 6,000 is pretty much our max score with all the Fibonacci's. That's not going to do well for long. I think two pair just feels safer than flushes at this point. More aces. And I'd buy chaos. Okay, madness. If it destroys Fibonacci, I would be devastated and lose, so I'm not going to do it. Hermit Devil's pretty good, though. -1 hand size is going to hurt. So 5, 6, 7, 8. I guess I have to discard the Queen of Diamonds. Feels bad. I mean, going for a straight on this boss blind was kind of a mistake, I will admit. But if we get it, it's really worth it. Very happy that it came through. Does Ace High get us there? Probably not. Got 2 3s left, 2 9s left. 6 clubs. I think I just keep the ace and just play this. Maybe ace high would have got us there, because that was actually better than I thought it was going to be. Oh, it gets disabled before it actually pays out. That sucks. Well, we sell it. Square Joker showing up on anti-4 is not good enough. I would probably just Hermit now. Hanged Man is good to get to our aces better. Getting rid of 9s, I guess, doesn't hurt, because we want Fibonacci more often. High Priestess was a very close second, I will admit. We don't really have a hand we're focusing on yet. 3 of a Kind's the best one. Nah, I'm just gonna Hanged Man. At least we're getting some value from Fortune Teller. Even more value's good. All clubs debuffed. May as well change some of them to diamonds while I'm here. Hierophant's cool and all, but planet cards are cooler. Photograph rental. That's not the best. We would only get 2x on 11 at most. Leveling up 2 pair also doesn't feel that great. But it's not bad. Mime. We only have a gold card. But it does have very high upside in the future if we can get anything working with it. And I could just spend all the way down. All card held in hand abilities. So steel jokers would also start getting a lot better. I'm gonna try it. I feel like I never really go for Mime. Plus we just have so many other options that we can get rid of later. It's not gonna get any value yet, but it's fine for now. Make more gold queens or make more aces is the question. I think make more aces, but save it for some better ones. At least we get some value here. Discarding for a gold card. On green deck, it actually is worse than usual. Oddly enough. Also, I want to keep Ramen a little bit healthy at least. At least better than a Polychrome. Jeez, that queen just keeps showing up. It's Chariot here now, right? I think it's just Chariot. Throw it on a king, I guess, since we're not going to get rid of them. We'll probably strength it later to an ace. What's the boss blind? All clubs debuffed. Yeah, throw it on a king. Why not? And then try to get something more worthwhile for Mime. None of those. Oh, not rerolling there first was a little dumb. Gotta remember my free reroll. Playing a high card queen. Feels awful. I think I'd rather just play the 3 of a kind and discard like this. Keep the 3, I suppose. Okay, got the straight. This queen's getting some value, so that's nice. Not finding my bonus aces for this death card is peeving me off. This should win. Maybe just making more gold cards would be worth it. I don't know. Okay, this is nice. The jacks could turn into queens since that's our second best hand. I would get rid of 5s and 9s. Although 5s are Fibonacci's, I don't know why I'm missing those. I guess I hanged man them before I got the Fibonacci, hopefully. Hopefully I'm not embarrassing myself like that. Just throw it on a 6, I guess. Nah, throw it on a jack, whatever. Left card into right. Temperance for 14 or Hermit for 12? I'll take the 14. Could also sell this for 13. Fortune Teller's getting good value though, that's nice. Delayed gratification rental, no thank you. I'll reroll one more time. Chariot's great. Mars, definitely an option in the future. And more planet cards, sure. I'm feeling a little better about how this is going. I'll do 2 pair into 4 of a kind. I'll probably hold this Neptune forever just to narrow down the amount of different hands we're able to upgrade. Throw out a 3 of a kind to start. Doesn't feel too bad. Where to throw my steel card? I guess the 10's not bad. Well, it feels kind of bad. We're not gonna win on this anyway. Well, we might if I chariot the 10, honestly. How much malt am I getting? 5? Yeah, we might actually. The Fibonacci does combo really well with steel cards. I'll just use it now. Yeah, I think steel is definitely the priority now. Yep, another steel king. Doesn't hurt. These all stink. Flashcard does combo with Chaos, but we don't really care as much about flat malt after our Fibonacci triggers these days. These all stink, actually. I think I'm just gonna skip. Take my free reroll. Photographs back. Doesn't really work with Mime, though. Reserved parking works with Mime. I think that actually makes a lot of sense. Chaos, you've done good work for us, but it's time to upgrade. First hand drawn face down. Sorry, Ramen, that's gonna hurt you. I don't mind throwing out the 2 pair here, I guess. Yeah, good econ. This all stinks, though. But I can play just the bottom non-Fibonacci cards. I guess 2 is Fibonacci. I didn't even realize. It's whatever, though. Keep the 2 then. Throw out the jack. The 2 doesn't matter. Playing a pair here. Kind of scary. We can just use our discards later if we need to, though. And we might need to. I'm going to. This 2 pair is pretty good. And then the 3 of a kind is good enough for me. Reserve parking did good work there. Barely ever get use out of this one, so happy to see it doing well. Level up another 2 pair, I guess. Looking for blue seals or something. Okay, that's good. But a steel ace. Now that's something even more. I think I'm just going to take the steel ace. Taking that over a blue seal, it feels crazy. And it might be. Okay. The Steel Kings show up. Lots of Fibonacci cards in hand. I guess the 5 is useless. Just play this as a throwaway. Being real greedy with it. The other 5 shows up. I am going to start discarding. Okay, the double steal. Ace Ace 337. Probably pretty valuable, right? Yeah, that's a lot of Fibonacci value. This might even win. Yeah, 43k. And holding these two still, just so they don't show up. Sock and Buskin, not what I'm looking for. Neither are these, to be honest. Lucky 5 to try to add back on? No. A steal 4, though. That is tempting. Golden Joker's back. With the steal cards, maybe we don't need Fortune Teller anymore, but it is good on our bad hands. If we play Ace Ace 3-3, that's just 32 mult by itself, and then times 1.5 times 1.5, 2.25 times 1.5 is 3.3 times 1.5 is like 4.5 times 32. So that's already like over 90 mult. Whereas Fortune Teller is only adding the 18 times another 9. It's just scary on this one. I mean, maybe Ramen goes. We're gonna have to discard our first hand anyway. Nah, let's not be greedy here. No need to be greedy. We're on green deck. That's a lot of potential aces there. We don't have any more valuable kings, really, except for the gold one, so this is most likely just a queen or a crappy jack. These are most likely aces, and if they're not, and they're all kings, I'm going to be real bummed out. That's all I gotta say. That's a lot of potential kings. Just play it like this. Okay, full house. Probably not the best hand, but still pretty good. I think a 2-pair might have been better. We're out of discards now. 4 to a straight on both ends. Bit of a bummer. 5 aces left. More than likely the 2s, 3s, and 5s are like decimated because I had to discard them. I mean, you gotta play this just as a discard at this point. At least we're getting money. Okay, ace, ace, 10, 10. Is that good enough? I mean, I'm gonna throw it out no matter what, so... Okay. Whew. Ante 6. Justice card. Opening some Arcana packs feels great. I'll definitely go for Temperance Hanged Man, I believe. I used Hangman first. Getting rid of 5s, 9s, jacks. And 4, I guess. I know Emperor could have gotten a couple more on Fortune Teller, but it's not that big a deal. Hermit's pretty good. Also, what's the boss blind? Cards played previously are debuffed, so I guess that actually really sucks. Maybe holding a glass card at this point is worthwhile. Do I care about leveling up pair? No, not really. Okay, a death card is good. I'm just gonna sell this for it. The pants. Little late pants. I would love a better molting joker other than ramen. I think I'll save up my money for more rerolls later. Gotta try and get a really good hand to start to try and win in one. Death carding like that feels fine. Probably should have just done a regular number instead of changing the queen for reserve parking. Ace, ace, 7, 7. 7's not Fibonacci. And that's going to debuff these two aces. Discarding 3 at a time doesn't feel too bad. 2 pairs, 100 times 6 versus 110 times 11. Okay. Cards played previously are debuffed. Doesn't say scored. But I guess it doesn't matter about the Fibonacci ones. Just play the 9 as a discard. I'm feeling like saving the glass card for the boss blind. But putting it here now would mean it would be fewer debuffed cards. And whatever, just send it. 42k. That feels kind of bad. More steel cards, though. 5 stinks. 8s kind of stink. Queen, queen, 3, 3. Sure. Alright, skipping the next one might be a valid strategy, I don't know. Flashcards back, but still not, doesn't fit the bill. I mean, how likely are we gonna have straights anymore? I'm not even looking at my deck. Very unlikely with only 1 9. I guess the upper end is still decently likely. So yeah, sure, I'll choose straight. Another devil card. Not bad. Some extra chips. Is that worth it? 3 of a kind is 130, and then we'd be adding like 80 chips on top of that. It's kind of a like 75% more score in a way. Maybe we finally drop reserved parking. Or fortune teller. Or ramen. I don't know if it's good enough. I think I'm just gonna keep rolling for something better. We trigger all played cards in the final hand. That is better. I think it's better than Fortune Teller. Now, do I skip? I think I do. I just don't want to use up all my hands before I get to the end. These all stink. High card, I guess, and then 3 of a kind. Okay, so we've only played a few aces. There they are. Could do a full house with glass. We kind of have to find our steel cards more than anything. 8822 is also a Fibonacci. Sure, play this as just a starting hand, just no big deal. Okay. Hold on to the 3, I suppose. Sorry, Ramen. Here's 4 of a kind, which we have leveled up a couple times, compared to 2 pair, which is worse. 4 of a kind's pretty good, even with 2 debuffed aces. Still gotta find our steel cards, though, so I think we do search diligently for those. That's 5 of a kind. It's a lot of debuffed aces, that's all I gotta say. I think I can get away with 3 of a kind as well. How does that compare? It's actually better, so yeah. Get rid of some debuffed aces and discard like this. Looking for more steals. I am going to throw the glass out there as well in the last hand. Okay, so we did get the 4 of a kind. Is that better? I feel like with Fibonacci, it may be. We're missing out on 30 chips and 2 malt, but we're adding an extra 11 chips and 8 malt. Actually, we're adding extra 16 malt. So yeah, I think it's better. Glass this bad boy up. Gold that one up. Make sure everything's in order. This should win pretty easily. Nice. And that was only ante-6. Hooey. Chariot's great. Chariot on the queen. Hierophant on ace and a 3, sure. And then I guess it's Temperance for money and then Emperor. I'd Emperor first. Four of a kind's good. The extra discard's good. I do still want to replace Ramen because we're just going to be discarding a lot. These stink compared to Emperor. Another Chariot's awesome. Silly little Ramen. $45. No repeat hand types. We could just skip. Get another 4 of a kind. Save our Dusk. I don't feel bad about doing that. Strategic skipping. Get rid of a 10. Or I could get more steel cards. I think getting the hand might be more valuable now. I could also steal this ace first and then duplicate it for the best of both worlds. I think that makes a lot of sense. Left card into right. Empress on some 8s, why not? And then another Emperor. More Chariot, more Death, okay. No repeat hand types. This is fine. That's a lot of steel aces, I will say. Saving Dusk, playing on our Dusk hand is more, it's a little safer, I guess, so maybe just play high card to start. $53K from a high card is kind of crazy. I'm just gonna go down to our Dusk hand. Okay. Now we take the ace and we death it. Left into right. 1, 2, 3. And this should be good enough. Throwing out the glass card even feels kind of bad. May as well. Honestly, maybe I just save the glass card. I'm pretty sure this just makes it. With 4 steel cards. Re-triggering all my Fibonacci's. Greed is good, as they say. That's what I tell myself before I lose. And the extra 45 bucks was pretty cool too. Sell this to disable the current boss blind. Of course, there's one card to always be selected. Okay. I think we're good. I think I'm just going to buy a Luchador and skip to the end. I mean, I should probably find something better for Ramen as well. Reserve parking, you did great work here. Keeping this Ramen the whole game was so silly. Another Justice, sure. Stuntman, very funny. I thought for sure. Strength card, kind of good. Yep, I guess we're just keeping Ramen, skipping to the end. Extra hand size, a spectral pack. Can't complain. Oh, I could have used my strength there. Frick having 1 selected. Alright. We're good. This was a fun one. I had a great time. Get rid of the 2 and the 5. Strength them. Could play 2 pair here. That honestly might be enough. I think I'm going to. Move them all over here. I don't know if this makes a difference. I always forget. We're not getting more re-triggers from Dusk. Yeah, I think this might be good. Oh, never mind. Overestimated without Dusk. We got our 4 of a kind unbuffed aces. Yeah, this is a win. Ah, wow. What a game. Ace, 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 ace. Keep the gold one for value, of course. Wow, what a run. I had 0 faith before, like, ante 5. Dusk and Mime, though. The Eternal Mime pickup. I guess just picking it up early and deciding to go with it was... It was comforting to have a strategy to go for. Also, I feel like I got very, very lucky with the amount of steel cards I was able to pull from Arcana packs, that's for sure. And Green Deck promoting my ability to just buy every Arcana pack I see, even though I go down to $0. It was nice. Okay, another one and done for a gold stake deck. I should probably just do a challenge next time to break it up. But I suppose we'll see. I'm a little addicted to the gold stakes right now. Thanks for watching. Bye-bye.